Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's D. Gordon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Seattle, center fielder D. Gordon.
Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Pollock is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollock. And the inning is over. Now batting, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, number 11, center fielder A.J.
Hard ground ball to third. No problem here, 1 away. In now, Gerard Dyson. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mancini is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. The average coming in just shy of 200, so maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Gordon. And that ends the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch on 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dyson on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready now, Trey Mancini. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit to third. Lamb scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Adrian now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dyson's there. And that's the third out. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Out of play off to the right. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gordon moves over. 1 down. Now at the plate, David Peralta, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty, and he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Digging in, Alex Avila, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Denard Span. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Denard Span.
Down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted.
But this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here now is Mike Zunino. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock has a read on it. 2 down. Now in the box, Felix Hernandez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it, as he wears him down. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Ready with another 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gordon will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Ketel Marte becomes out number 2 this inning. Zach Godley is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Hernandez looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the. Striding in once again, D. Gordon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
D. Gordon.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to third. Lamb is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 11.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. This ball's grounded foul. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Span. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Kyle Seager.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Peralta. He's got it 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded to short. Marte gloves it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Adrian now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
He pulls this one into right. Dyson is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Third baseman, Jake
Now a
Lamb.
flare out toward right center. Gordon coming in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting,
Stepping up now, David Peralta. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Alex Avila is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hernandez looks in. 2-2 on its way. And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Striding in once again, Denard Span comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Denard Span.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Felix Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Took a big swing and miss on a ball up and away from him for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. Ball 1 too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Zach Godley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. D. Gordon is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. Digging in once again, Gene Segura, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. This one's down to third. Lamb takes it in, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Span is under it. 1 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hernandez still working on his shutout here through 6 1/3 innings. Swing and a miss for strike 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward. Well, you find yourself down 0-2 in the last swing.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through. Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Marte is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Denard Span. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. At the plate, Jake Lamb. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. In the air out to left. Mancini sprinting after it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, David Peralta. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hernandez readies another 0-2, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Zunino gathers it, and that ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here, 1 away. At the plate, Felix Hernandez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Lamb. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. Here's Chris Owings now. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Goodness, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Owings is retired, and there's 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Ketel Marte, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0-for-2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. This is pulled into right. Oh, and the perfect game is erased in the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Zach. Godley. Steven Souza will be called upon here to hit.
Number 28, Steven Souza.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Juan Nicasio is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So digging in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2. In now, Gerard Dyson. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. This one's flared out toward left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Shelby Miller takes the mound as he'll be the first man. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 delivery. This pitch is popped up, and Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Dyson at the track, the wall, and they have taken the lead. Standing in, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kyle Seager.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And he misses. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Fielded by Owings. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box
Left
now,
fielder,
Trey Mancini. He got on top of
Mancini.
one and was a ground out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. Lamb over to his left. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Paul.
Brad Brock enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 35, Brad Brock.
swing and a liner towards second. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Jake Lamb. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. James Pazos takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Segura for one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
David Peralta.
Digging in, David Peralta 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Number 5.
Digging in, Alex Avila. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. And a neck-high fastball that time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding pitching performance out there. Ended up tallying 12 strikeouts, and more importantly, he gave his team a great chance to earn the victory.
Our final line score tonight,